Сегодня солнечно. That means it's sunny in Russian.
Yeah, we tried that out on some of the people at the hostel this morning and they seemed to understand what we were saying.
Yeah, so hopefully the weather doesn't change and it stays sunny, and then we can keep saying Сегодня солнечно.
Because it is rainy is a bit hard to pronounce.
We couldn't even read it. So the place that we're staying at in Listvyanka is at the end of a dead-end street, and we just realised that the national park starts at the end of the street, which explains all of these pine trees.
We're basically in a forest.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's great.
And it's a nice place to stay. It's like a big wooden house with a few different levels.
It's a giant wooden cabin.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really good.
Yeah. So we're just going to walk down to the lake this morning, and we need to get some money out, and we're just going to check out what's around, go for a walk. Yeah,
we're staying here for 3 nights so that we can just chill out for a little bit. Yeah. So it really is like a little country town by the lake.
And there's no Wi-Fi at the accommodation, so it's like a forced relaxation time.
Yeah. So we're just going to head down to the lake and chill out.
Yeah.
This little dog, every single time we come past, he comes up, look, hello. I think he's friendly at this distance.
Oh, I think he's friendly all round. So the winds have just swung and the wind's now blowing off the lake and it's icy. It just changed all of a sudden and it got really chilly. It was quite warm before. I was working up a sweat walking around. We've just spotted a market, so I'm gonna go check it out.
We've just found this market that's full of fresh fruit and vegetables and steamed fish or cured fish. And Tim points out the fudge. There was a sign in one of the hostels about some pine cone jelly, which I've never heard of, and it sounded really interesting. Apparently it helps boost the immune system, so let me look out for that, see if we can try some. The fish has been smoked, that's what it is. It smells quite strong, but it smells nice. Wants us to get some, but it's a bit early for fish. Have you ever seen a pomegranate so big? It's huge. It's heavy too.
Piroshki, yes. Chuburek, yes. Barbecue lamb, barbecue pork, barbecue chicken, barbecue and kangaroo.
Veganits.
Ah, vegetarian. Okay, salad.
Piroshki?
Potato.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Two. Okay, inside.
Okay.
Beer, Baikal, Russian beer.
Oh, that's okay.
Vegetarian beer, Russian. Inside.
Okay. Takeaway. We'll have takeaway.
Okay.
Still working out the currency.
Lemon tea, water, salt, lemon tea, no?
No, that's okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Spasiba.
We got our piroshki. Get to try our first piroshki. It's like a pastry with potato and cabbage inside, and they're nice and warm. It's getting a bit cool by the lake, so. The guy that sold it to us, he was quite funny. He was very talkative. Alright, this is a piroshki. It's deep fried, which I'm excited about. I didn't get any filling then.
Good stuff?
It's really comfort food.
Well, I better eat mine before it goes cold.
Yeah. Got a bit of a problem here. So this is the first place we've come to that actually is a small town and everywhere takes cash. We're kind of running out of cash and the ATMs we've found have been out of service since we got here. So we've paid for one night's accommodation.
We need to pay for the next 2 nights and
Yeah.
we can't get cash out.
So we're going to walk up the other end of the street and hopefully we find another ATM that's working and still has cash because maybe everyone's gone to that one.
Yeah.
Wish us luck. This little guy. And so we walked for an hour up to the other end of the town in the wind. It's so windy today. Couldn't find another ATM. Thought let's just go back to the original ATM and fingers crossed it's fixed. And it was, luckily.
So we had thought that perhaps we might just have to get a bus back to Irkutsk. We had enough for a bus ticket.
Yeah, we had enough to buy a bus ticket back to Irkutsk. But luckily now we've got cash, so we can pay for our accommodation. We can stay another 2 nights, which is good. We've just come here to get something to eat because my mobile phone only works in the town. It doesn't work where we're staying. So now we have to try and see whether or not we can find accommodation in the next place we're going to, because apparently there's a World Cup game on for the time that we're there.
So we just met a Mexican guy and he was telling us that he's headed there. He's booked some accommodation 6 months ago and he said that we'll be struggling to find anywhere to stay.
But he said that he has a spare room, so if we can't find anywhere then we can stay with him. So I've got his contact details. I don't know, that's just like a backup plan, but...
So we'll see how we go, but first things first, we're going to have some lunch.
Yeah, we're so hungry.
Alrighty, lunchtime. So we've got some potato pancakes with some sour cream, some fish patties and a bit of salad. About $10. Tasty.
Whoops, we forgot to tell you what happened at the end of yesterday. That lunch ended up being quite good.
Was a good lunch.
Yeah. So yesterday was just like an administrative day and everything that could have gone wrong kind of did, but we got through it and we managed to tick off everything that we needed to get done.
The other problem we had was we needed to book a ticket from Ekaterinburg to Moscow because time's running out. And we couldn't actually do that because our bank requires a SMS verification that we couldn't actually receive through our phones.
Yeah, even though I have international roaming, I just don't get these text messages from the bank, so I can't use my credit card online for some reason.
So we were really stuck, and the internet access around here is quite patchy. We couldn't get it at our accommodation. So we went to a local tour booking office and the guy there was very helpful. He actually offered to pay for the tickets on his own personal credit card and we would reimburse him with cash.
Yeah.
So
I had used my phone to buy the train tickets. He put in his credit card and then he was like, so how much is it? And I just gave him the cash. It was very kind of him to help us that way.
So we're pretty well up to date now. We don't have any accommodation in Moscow, but that's the next thing to do.
Yeah. But so now we have actually paid for our accommodation here in Listvyanka. We have enough money for food and we have our train ticket that we need to get to Moscow because I think if we hadn't have booked it today, it would have been like one of those scenarios where we would have been in different train carriages.
Because there's a World Cup match on there the day that we arrive. So everything's booking out really quickly.
Yeah, but that's all done and that was that was yesterday. So today we're in Listvyanka for the whole day still and we're actually going to check out why you come to Listvyanka. So if you want to see all of the fun stuff to do here, then just watch the next video.
Yeah.
Kangaroo champion. Kangaroo champion.